Hello, I'm LaPedis, the garage sale millionaire. And I'm all about teaching people how to make money. How did I do it back in the day? I gotta tell you, back in the day, I did not have online. I didn't have email. My God, barely had a computer. But now it's so much easier to make money and just from the comfort of your own home. So what I've been doing on these videos is showing you how I do it. I'm still doing it. I'm going on some of my favorite sites and I'm going to be showing you my tricks and tips by doing it. So why don't you lay back and start watching me, and I'm going to show you how I do it on this one site that I love, and that's Shop Goodwill. A lot of great deals. I did an earlier video on it. Basically, you register, you put a credit card in there, and it's all very, very easy. And all these items come from people's homes that they clear out, and they don't take the time to look at what they're clearing out. And they're giving away jewelry, fine art, everything, expensive collectible, even Nike shoes. You name it, it's given away to Goodwill. And I'm going to teach you how to make money off of it. So right now I have one of their sites up and I'm just going through it and I'm going to see if there's anything I want to buy. So I'm really excited right now because I love going onto the site, and you need to go on it all the time. So because everything changes, they sell the stuff and get new stuff. So right now I'm on the goodwillsite.com, and we're just going to scan through here. And remember, this was stuff that was donated to Goodwill. They are a 501c3, means that they are a legal charity. So when you donate them to them, you can write it off on your taxes. I am not an accountant, but that's what I've been told by my accountant. So you would have to ask, if you ever donate, how to write it off. But we're not talking about making a few dollars off of saving money on your taxes. We're talking about real money in your pocket. So here we go. We're just looking at items, and like I said, it has tons of items, and all of them are used in some degree. So you have to be prepared that they're not always in good condition, and there's no returning them. You have to be careful. There could be some fakes, but most of it, it's very simple to look at items like this random thing right here. This is a antique 10K. 10K is how much gold is in that item. The higher level, 14K is more gold. 18 karat is a lot more gold. So this is something that they're selling for. The starting bid right now is at $100. You can see how many people right there are bidding. Right there, you can see how many days are left in hours. So if you want to bid, just put something right there and away you go. But remember, you have to be signed in and set up an account. Very easy, and have a credit card attached to it. And then on this one, if you want more information, they put the information right here. And right here it says tested pendant is 10K and the bail is 14K. So this gives you some and no real information here. It just tells you it's pre-owned, and you just got to be confident enough that you know what you're buying. So anyway, not anything that I want to buy, but it's a good start to show you how it's doing. There are so many great items. Like, look at this bezel. So 24 karat is basically about the purest gold you can get, and it's 9.99% gold. That means how much of that coin is gold. Any more, it would not be able, it'd be too flimsy. So they add another metal in there to make it a little bit stronger. So this is right now at $823. I would go to eBay and to see what this coin would be worth. Remember, it is in a bezel right around here, and sometimes they solder it in a bezel, and that takes away the value from the coin. So the play in this one is the gold, or if you like to wear it. So either or. Some people that go to this are not looking to make money off it, are looking to use the items. So always understand that. We're going to back up a little bit and keep on going down. Some things for me, I'm always looking what works. If you have kids, Legos and mini figurines, Legos are worth a lot of money. Regular Legos, they kind of sell $15 to $25 a pound, but it's the mini figures that people go ballistic over. So if you have a kid like I do who likes Legos, know not to throw them away, because you easily, when they're done with them, at the end of the day, sell them on eBay and make some money back from all the hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars you spent spent on it. Believe me, I've spent a lot of money on Legos in my day. So we're just cruising here like you're seeing a lot of random stuff, you know, that you can probably make money if you buy it right. And I am, you know, I'm just cruising through and just seeing what I want, what works for me. Not everything is going to be your bailiwick. It's not going to all work, but you just got to see what works for you. So this is a old baseball bat by, I think Gary Scott was a Hall of Famer, but not sure. But you would want to do your background on that. It's only $99.99. Now remember, when you get something that has a signature, unless it says it is authenticated by a Steiner, an Upper Deck, PSA, DNA, any of those, you know, it is what it is. Remember, if there's a story, the story is only as good if it's real. Everybody has a story how they got a signature. And then I can't tell you how many stories I have been told on items, and then I get it checked out by one of those places like PSA, DNA, and it's not real. So you got to just know that some of these items, you may want to try to resell it, and there's nothing there. So right now my computer is going slower than a snail on molasses in a hot summer day. Hopefully that's really slow and I didn't mess up and it's really actually fast. But anyway, okay, so we kick back on. Great. So my computer just lost where I was, so I'm going to go forward. And if I can't find, great. So here we go. This is the item that I was just looking at. I'm going to go backwards and here we are. Great. So I'm looking at items. Like I said, there are so many cool items. I don't know if you know anything about Nike shoes. You know, a lot of them are just getting a lot of money these days, collectible. I have a friend that likes to collect them, and it is does pretty well for himself. Here you go. I love William Shatner, especially in Boston Legal. My God, that guy is hysterical. All right, so we're waiting for my computer to be faster than it is. And once again, we're going to look at an item from William Shatner. And, you know, autographs by famous people are so faked. So you just have to be careful. You just absolutely have to be careful. Oh, here we go. Thanks, computer. You moved slower than I could imagine. Something about this photo looks crappy. I guess it's in plastic, and you know, I don't know if this is real. It's in bad condition, or if it's the plastic. You know, I don't know. That's for $26, I guess you get for what you get, but it may, you know, if you like William Shatner so much, it may be still a decent price, but know that there is always that very good chance it is not real. So we're moving on, looking at stuff. You know, you never know what you can find on these sites. And some of it is just so random. And it's Tory Burch right here. I never knew that a thing. I went to some outlet store that had a Tory Burch. I don't even know it was an outlet store. There was a line to get into this store. What is this? Why is it so popular? I don't know. Stuff seems a lot of very expensive, and I don't know if it's worth it. But anyway, so we're looking for stuff. You know, you may say, Aaron, God, you're passing up a lot of stuff that you could make some money on. Well, you know, I don't bid on everything. It's not my deal. You know, I'm looking for stuff that I really feel that I personally like, because you never know if you can't sell it. What are you going to do with it? Well, for me, I guess I'm going to have to keep it. Here's one, Rolex 14K. God, that is vintage. Huh, it's very interesting. I wish I, you know, liked Rolexes. Matter of fact, no offense, Rolex, you keep horrible time. I had a Rolex, didn't work well. I sold it, and now I actually can show up to places on time. Nobody would ever believe. Well, my watch told me I was late. Yeah, right. So we're looking at great things. We're looking at great things. You know, you never know what you're going to find on this site. I'm just going through here. Yep. What the heck is that? Electric stick bass. Right here. How random is that? Oh, dude, what instrument do you play? I played the electric stick bass. What the hell is that? I just blow it up anyway because I get most random instrument ever with a gig bag. I'm gigging with my electric stick bass. What the hell? Obviously, it can't be that cool because it's only going for $127. Anyway, I won't be gigging with that. I'm moving on. But anyway, so we're looking at other random things that, you know, are kind of cool. I'm big into Civil War, but nothing that I must have. You know, literally, if you know about games and you think you have a place to individually sell games, God, you can make a lot of money because a lot of people are buying games on this just wanting to personally use it and they're not going to spend a ton of money. But it's really fun to look at all the great things. All right, so I'm into fossils and different things like that, so I'm going to look at this. So you want to definitely blow it up. If your computer hopefully has a feature that can blow stuff up, and all very random rocks. You know, I know a little about a little, and right now looks like a chunk of gravel out my driveway. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay for that. That's crap. That's prettier crap, but crap. Thunder egg pony view. I really don't know what that is. I don't know. Shark tooth. That's worthless. That little shark tooth. So don't get all excited because that's not worth much. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do anything with this. It's kind of cool if you're, you know, if you're a brand new collector. You know, it's cool. I collect some minerals, but it's nothing that nothing works for me. So I'm not going to bid on it, and I don't have any idea why. I'm right next to my router, but no, my internet is slow. Comcast, you suck. Yep, I don't know if you have Comcast. I'm not a big fan. Hopefully they're not listening to me, or else they're going to cut my internet. But God, they suck, Comcast. All right, so we're going to just go back, see if it works. We're looking. All right, there we go. All right, we're back to where we were. And so, just like I said, just such random stuff. And it's not, you know, a lot of it's cool, but if you don't know how to sell it, and if you don't know if you're going to wear it, then you don't want to be buying it. So tonight, I think, is the night that I may cut this video short because the internet, for whatever reason, is not working that well. So I am going to cut it short tonight. My name's Aaron LaPedis. I'm the Garage Sale Millionaire. I'll be doing a lot more videos teaching you how you can make money by buying online through auctions, garage sales. I'm going to give you all my tips and tricks. Look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks.